Okay, guys, riddle me this. Your choice. A perfect recording, or perfect recordings, or perfect speakers. If you could choose one or the other, what would you pick? I think this is an easy one. I would pick perfect recordings played over everyday average speakers. They would sound incredible because the information of the sound of the instruments would be perfectly captured, and to whatever degree this average speaker could reproduce it, it would probably wind up sounding really, really good. But turn this around and say we could have a perfect speaker and play our everyday recordings right now. Well, a perfect speaker would perfectly reveal all of the faults and all of the distortions and all of the inaccuracies that are in the recordings. So you'd be in sort of a Twilight Zone hell. You'd say, I have the perfect speaker, but now all of my recording sounds so much worse. So is that good? So the idea here is that what are we chasing after? Because if we're chasing accuracy, if we're chasing perfection in playback, but the recordings themselves of the music that we like are far from perfect and have very obvious flaws over non-perfect speakers, why would we want to hear them sound even worse? It's a conundrum, it really is, but we don't get to have either perfect speakers or perfect recordings. We have the recordings that we have, and I think the job, or the goal for audiophiles should be to make the recordings of the music that we like, that each of you individually like, that you guys like, make it sound as good as possible. The chances of finding the most accurate chain that makes those recordings sound all really good, well, be my guest, knock yourself out, go chase after that. But in the world that I live in, recordings all have their issues and problems, and I see it as my task to find systems that make the music that I like sound good to me. Now, that has nothing to do with my reviewing life. I'm talking about me personally. When I'm doing reviews, I'm as objectively as I can describing the sound of the products that I review. I'm speaking here as a citizen audiophile who's saying that's what I've learned over all my decades of being an audiophile, that chasing perfection in playback is a fool's errand because most of the recordings are not going to be that great. This is the way it is. So, as always, I want to hear what you guys think of that, because, again, this is all about individual choice, individual audiophile choice of what are we looking for. At the end of the day, we have to choose among far from perfect choices in recordings and in playback equipment. So which road do you go down? There's your task. Speak up in the comments section below. My name is Steve Guttenberg. This is the Audiophiliac Daily Show, and it is still coming to you for 5 or 6 or 7 days a week. If you like it, you know what to do. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share the videos, at least the ones that you like. Give them thumbs up. Do all that social media stuff. I'm fascinated that anybody reads social media, but that you guys do, apparently. So the ones that you indulge and whittle away your hours on Facebook and Twitter and stuff, you guys out there that do that, please give me some exposure there in Twitter land or Facebook land. And I think we're good. So I've run out of steam. I have nothing else to say. Please come back often, and goodbye for now.